Welcome back, everybody, to the Nerdcore podcast, the Nerdcore live show. Oh my God, it's one of those days already. You can tell. Yep,
I was like, I was like, it's still starting.
it's one of those days. It's just one of those days. Um,
That's great.
oh man, welcome back, everybody. It's the Nerdcore live show in episode 343, and it is a Saturday night, and you know what that means. It's time for our Shogun episode 5 review. But before we can get into any of that wonderful stuff, Brad, how are you doing today, man?
What's up, Raul? Doing well, doing well. Welcome everybody to a wonderful Saturday night.
Yep, Saturday night, man. It's the weekend, and it comes by so quick.
Sorry,
It comes by so quick, and it leaves so quick too.
that's what she said, dude.
Yeah, yeah. Um,
Hey,
man,
hey.
yeah. It just never stays long enough, right?
No, never.
Yeah. That's why it fucking sucks the most.
The only one it stays long enough for is rich people.
Yeah, exactly, bro. They can what's it called,
Every day's the
live
weekend
it up like a weekend all the
because old
time.
money.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, man. How Brad? How's it going, dude? What you been up to today?
So we actually made a trip up and went to one of our favorite restaurants, me and my wife. And then we went to Total Wine for get stuff for her party. And that's what I did. And so my
Yeah,
cash flow is low, but my hopes are high.
couldn't even stop in to watch. What's it called? Watch Doom Part
If
2.
I
Huh?
did that, I wouldn't be on here right now. Tell you that.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, man. It sounds like a day, Brad. That's a long day.
Yeah,
Huh?
I mean it was pretty good. My wife thanked me for it. She says it was needed. So
Yeah.
I'm out of the
You tell her.
doghouse for now.
You're like, I know it was needed, but can we go? Can we go see Part
Can we
2
go
of the
see
music?
Dune? Can we go see Dune 2? Or
Yeah,
Dune Part 2? Or
yeah,
Dune 1B?
yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. I'd be like, yeah, please, can we just go, please?
Just go. Just go. Let's go.
Oh my god, man. Yeah, Brad. It's yeah. I've just been doing the same as shit as I always do, Brad. Just watched this episode of Shogun. Watched episode of Invincible.
You watch Invincible? Invincible? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I watched Invincible.
Good stuff. Y'all
Yeah.
should tune in tomorrow for that.
Yeah. 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 Pretty good episode of Invincible. And then yeah. What else did I fucking do? Oh, I mean, I
I
went
mean,
out
we
with my
got we
brother.
got these trailers that
Oh my
dropped,
god. Yeah. We got
dropped.
Job. Yeah.
Drop.
Yeah. Did you finally watch the House of the Dragon one?
I did.
That looks
Did
dope,
Team Black
bro.
all the way. I did not watch Team Green one because fuck them.
Yeah.
Also the Penguin trailer is on point. I did not know I needed that in my life.
Yep.
Um,
Literally
but,
looks just like the fucking
but
what's it called?
Oswald Cobblepot looks
Yeah.
like he's gonna be gangster for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, but shit, the penguin show looks great. It literally looks like it's from the same universe as the Batman. So what's it
Yeah, I
called?
mean it's dark, it's gritty, it's brooding.
Yeah.
It's a gangster film.
Yeah. House of the Dragon trailer looks fantastic. Yeah. House of the Dragon looks fucking awesome, bro. And yeah. I mean,
It's gonna be a good year for TV.
bro, I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be a great year for TV. Holy shit, we
I have
have
enough days for the live show.
so much, bro. Like,
Our live shows are gonna have to get longer, I guess.
yeah. Yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's like we can only do 3 live shows a week, bro. So
Yeah, I know.
what's it go? I don't know what's gonna go down, but it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. But yeah, we have so much coming. Just in June in general, Brad. Like,
Yeah, we got
think
the new
about it.
Fallout series coming out.
Well, that's April. That's
Is
next
that April?
month.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
What's
yeah.
in June?
Like June, you have like the Bear, the
Oh,
Bear,
the Bear.
the Boy season 4,
Uh-huh.
House of the Dragon season 2, the Acolyte.
Oh, the Acolyte, yeah.
Yeah, and
I still haven't watched the trailer on that. I need to watch that.
oh my god, there's so much, bro. There's so much coming, Brad. Like, it's crazy, Brad. It's crazy.
Well,
Gen
then
V.
Lord of the Rings is supposed to drop at some point.
At some point, right? At some
Yeah.
point, yeah, yeah. But like, there's so much, man, coming down from for June, dude. It's like holy shit. What you got going this year, man?
I mean, and here we were reviewing Ted.
Yeah, damn straight, Brett.
I mean,
Right?
that was pretty good season, honestly. But what do I know?
Yeah. Like I need to look at this again. What the hell? Yeah. So
Ah!
so
What are you screaming for?
the Acolyte drops on June 4th, and then that's it. That's all. Well, what's going? I know we know that the House of Dragon said it was June,
Yeah, and then
and
you said the boys.
the Boys is like on June 14th, I think. Yeah.
So, is there
Uh,
anything in April?
just Fallout.
Just Fallout. Okay,
Yeah.
but they're dropping that whole series at one time.
Yeah. So that's gonna be a season review.
Yeah.
Fallout on the 12th. Um, that we might want to watch, like do a review on. I don't really see anything else for April. Yeah. Unless you want to do what's it called? I don't even know what the Police 24/7 Hostage Rescue. What the hell is this?
There's a new show that dropped on Netflix that seems interesting. I forget what it was
I don't
called.
have Netflix anymore.
Yeah, I know, but I forgot
Yeah.
what it's called. I don't have Netflix either, so.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
But
don't have Paramount Plus or MGM Plus either, so I just
yeah.
got the free shit.
Yeah. Not anymore, right? I don't have any.
No,
What's called?
I canceled MGM Plus yesterday, and
I
then
need
I
to cancel
noticed
that shit.
then I noticed my Paramount Plus was still going. I'm like, yeah, I'll cancel you too.
Yeah. Yeah. Fallout, the Acolyte on the 4th, 13th is what's it called? The Boys. And like the rumor says that the Bear drops on. So we're gonna have to start what's called we're gonna have to start deciding, hey, what's gonna be a season review and what's gonna be a what's it called, an
Well,
episodic.
that's gonna be difficult with those shows.
Yeah. Because
I mean,
like
because we already know the Bear from the previous season. From the previous season was amazing.
yeah,
And we didn't get to reviewing those until after they were done.
yeah. But like shit, man, like we've always done House of the Dragon, like the Game of
Yeah,
Thrones, we've done it
we
episodic.
will be doing that episodic, and it'll probably be
1000%.
on Sunday nights. We will
Yeah.
continue to do that because that's what we've always done.
Yeah. But like, fuck, when we decide between what's it called, the Boys, the Acolyte, and fucking Bear, it's gonna be like, yeah. One of them is gonna have to be left to be in.
I feel like, I hate to say it, the Bear would probably be season review, just because that's how we've always done it.
Yeah, the Boys in Star Wars, we've always done like.
We've always done per episode.
Yeah, yeah. But I don't know, man. It's gonna be crazy, man.
Unless they put a extra day in the week called Fun Day.
Yeah, but hey, man, isn't it great that we get to have these predicaments, Brett? It's like
yes, because we've had some droughts before, and it was like, well, I guess no live show for y'all.
Yeah. Yeah. So the fact that we have all this to choose from too is just great because.
And then we know, well, we kind of know Lord of the Rings is dropping this year too.
This year somewhere, right?
It should be. Because when did we review? When was that out?
That was when House of the Dragon was like, it was House of the Dragon, She-Hulk, and Lord of the Rings.
Was that like 2019 before the pandemic?
No, Brad, that was last year or 2 years ago.
Okay, probably 2 years ago.
House of the Dragon season 1.
And then there's another Game of Thrones show coming out.
Oh yeah, on Sir Duncan Egg.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was October, Brad. No, it was September. Okay. September. Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait, Brad. That show's great. I love House of the Dragon.
I'm just glad we got good TV that's coming out all at once.
And if what's it called, if how I can see how excited these book readers are, bro, I can tell that we're headed towards a fucking crazy season.
Yeah, I mean, just from the trailer itself.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So it was August 21st when the first episode dropped of House of the Dragon. Yeah. Yeah. Well, Brad, looks like we're gonna have a great month in June.
Can't wait and we have good year in television, especially with the Shōgun show. I mean, I don't think we've had a bad review on it yet.
No. But with that said, we should probably just get right into it, right, Brad?
Do it.
All right, man. Guys, if you have not watched this week's episode of Shogun, you should probably get out of here if you don't care about spoilers. If you care about spoilers, but if you don't care about spoilers, or you've already seen the episode, go ahead and stay. Either way, how it goes is your one and only spoiler warning is in effect in a five, four, three, two, one. Press the banner, Brad. There you
I got you.
go.
I got you. I
Yeah,
remembered.
yeah, yeah. All right, man. Shogun episode 5, titled "Broken to the Fist."
Ooh, that's good. That's a good title. That's a good title.
Blackborn and Mariko struggle to contain the secret that could get them both killed. Yabushige searches for the spy who has betrayed his intentions to Lord Toranaga. Episode is directed by Frederick Io Toye and written by edited story editor is by what's it called by Megan Huang. Staff writer is Emily Yoshida, but the episode is written for television by Matt Lambert. Oh man. Sorry. Whew. I think I just touched my nose with like the with Cheeto dust, with hot Cheeto dust. Oh my god. Sorry. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. But yeah, Brad. That's it. And
Incredibly
of course,
cheesy.
starring of course Hiroyuki Sanada, Cosmo Jarvis, Anna Sawai, Tadanobu Asano, Takehiro Hira, and Fumi Nikaido. Yeah, and a bunch of other people. Yeah. But with that said, Brad, what are your initial thoughts on episode 5 of Shogun?
My initial thoughts on episode 5 of Shogun is what a great episode. This is great because it dives in, like, so we get Toranaga back, of course, which is great in itself. But we dive back into the cultural aspects and the cultural difference between Blackthorn and the Japanese. And just Blackthorn learning how much his words have an effect to the point where it kills a man. That's how much his words have an effect. And I think just seeing that progress through the episode to the end and Blackthorn finally realizing that, I think I mean that's just a great storytelling right there. From him hanging the pheasant up and it just having flies and flies and him not caring because he's from England and it's flies everywhere apparently. Um Basically that's the feeling I was getting. But really this episode just it was kind of that. It's kind of like your words have power, your emotions, what you do because of those emotions. I mean, Tornaga basically scolding his son, taking away the power from his son and giving it to his cousin, his son's cousin. I mean, that's really the whole part of this episode that gets through to you is all in all, if you're on the upper echelon of the society, your words can kill people.
Yeah. Um, Brad, I'm starting to get worried, Brad. Um, like I get you're saying it's great, man. I thought this episode was really good, but I'm not yet getting anywhere near being like amazed by this show. And I don't know what's going on, man. Like this episode is really good. Don't get me wrong, but I just haven't been surprised yet. Like I haven't been given that episode where I'm like completely wowed and I'm blown off my feet. And I
I
was
mean,
like,
I mean, Bentoro coming back from the dead didn't surprise.
no,
No,
no, it didn't. Like it didn't
anybody who
do
read
it.
the book kind of knew that, but
Yeah, but like, and look here. I'm gonna go. I'm like,
and also he was off screen, and off screen death usually doesn't happen.
yeah. It's like unless you see it happen,
It
it
doesn't happen.
didn't happen. Which is gonna have a really good conversation about tomorrow's episode of Invincible. Yeah, where we were having a question about that, and we were
Hmm.
like, yep. Um, But I really like this episode. I really like this episode. I love what it did with Blackthorn. I loved like that whole scene with Mariko's husband, her and Blackthorn together. That was very tense. It was very
I
good.
then I mean Bentoro bowing down to Blackthorn. Didn't think I was going to see that,
Me neither.
and
I didn't
then
think so.
him just going suck it, and Blackthorn's like, you're really blaming the drink, bro. if you are an angry drunk, you should not be drinking.
Yeah,
That is the tale of the tale.
yeah. But yeah, like I said, like I like this episode. I like that we have brought Toranaga back, and I just have to say, Brad, um, like this man is asking to be like, okay, send me back. I'm done with this country, right? Blackthorn's like, I want to get out already, guys.
He's done with the bullshit
Bullshit.
that he kind
But
of
he
runs
keeps
into.
doing these things for Toranaga that is convincing him, like, I need to let this guy stay. I like this guy too much.
Yeah, I mean, and this guy is a necessary. He's a necessary that I need to keep here.
Yeah,
Because I mean, let's face it, even though Tornago is mad at his son, he knows what those cannons can do.
yeah,
So you've already shown yourself to be useful in that way. And you're showing yourself, oh, well, he showed himself useful the first time him and Tornaga met because he told him about the Spaniards and the Portuguese splitting the earth and basically Portuguese basically saying they own Japan.
yeah. But yeah, I'm like, dude, Blackthorn, if you really want this guy to send you away, stop saving him from shit.
And not only that, like at the end when he saves him from like being buried alive by the
Go give him your
earthquake.
swords.
I mean, yeah, and then he gives him his sword. It's like, bro,
Yeah,
like he's not sending. You're going to be his number 2 at this rate.
Yup, yup, yup. At this point, man's gonna make you his right hand man.
Yeah, and you're gonna be like one away from emperor. Like, bruh, like, quit it.
You're gonna be next in line to be emperor. But yeah, bro, like, dude, you keep on giving this guy a reason to keep you around.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, he's the most useful person in this whole story at this point to Tornaga.
yeah. Oh my god.
Everyone else is playing games and shit, and it's the ignorant Englishman that keeps saving his life and basically continuing the game for him.
Yeah. So, but he's like, I love that he goes. He's like, well, I'm done with this bullshit. Like, y'all don't value life, okay? And then next thing
and
you
then,
know, you just save him.
Yeah, and I love it. Like right before this earthquake, Tornaga is like, "What are we even talking about? This is just a waste of time."
Like, why are we talking about this shit?
Yeah, like
why?
what is this?
Yeah. It's like, the fuck does this even matter?
But I do love they showed the earthquake and I show how it's going to decimate Tornaga's forces because that's exactly what it's going to do. And
Yeah.
it's going to make Tornaga have to rethink some things. Although I did love initially when Tornaga rides in with all those samurai. It's just
Mhm.
like, oh, this is dope. This is great. We don't really get to see this too often, other than like a Game of Thrones battle or Lord of the Rings battle.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought that was dope. I like, once again, I think they just do a great job with the what's it called? With the cinematography. I think the music is fantastic. I like the costumes and the set design itself. Um, but like I said, Brett, I haven't been surprised yet. I also, like, at the end, I know that's a big reveal at the end. I was like, I forgot that this lady existed. I was like, I kind of forgot that Ochiba was in this, was in on this.
Oh yeah, she was being
Yeah,
captured. She got sent back.
yeah,
That was like episode 1.
yeah.
You're right. You're like, oh,
I was like,
but then
oh shit.
she basically calls her seat on the council, which was kind of unexpected. And it's
Yeah,
like, will that even work? Because it
yeah,
sounds like she's just gonna do it.
yeah. But I was just kind of like, I was like, I'm liking this show. Don't get me
It's a good
wrong.
show.
I'm
It's a
liking
good
this
show.
show. I think it's really good show. I'm not there yet, Brad. I'm not there at
No,
that
I
episode
mean,
where
I remember. This is how we felt with Andor. This is like
what?
the beginning of Andor when like the beginning of Andor.
That's
You have
very
to go
true.
back to that.
That is very
Like
true.
we were like, okay, it's a good show. Like it's pretty good following, and we were like, we were waiting, and we were waiting, and then when it finally came, I forget which episode. I forget it was the halfway point or episode after the halfway point. We were like, okay, this show is above. This show is the best thing that Star Wars has created since the 70s. That's how we were feeling.
Yeah,
So I feel like that's coming, and you're putting all the pieces on the table just to knock them off. And I feel like that's coming.
yeah. So I mean, I'm hoping that that's what's gonna happen. I do like you said, like what's it called? I love that this episode really showed that Blackthorn, like, even though you think you're learning about the culture, you're still not completely getting it, bro. Because like,
No,
yes, the pheasant was up there, and by the way, yes, they probably should have put that shit down by then. Like that thing was,
they should have really I don't know what black. Well, then I don't I don't know what the English cuisine or the way of cooking was back then of just letting things rot. Like I
yeah.
don't know if that was a thing, but at some point somebody should have been like, "Man, this is an unhealthy environment. Like we're calling OSHA or what? Like
Fucking OSHA.
like
Yeah.
this is not working for us." But but I love the interaction between Blackthorn and the gardener. Like I really think that kind of you got a little background on that, and it kind of solidified you that death and why Blackthorn felt that way, because Blackthorn liked his gardener, and he was just really angry that they took something he said,
Yeah.
like he didn't really mean it. It was kind of just like one of those things like, yeah, don't touch that, you die, whatever.
Yeah. Well, it's his disconnect with the language. He doesn't
Yeah.
know what he was actually saying.
The language and the culture, because like he's the leader of that house, so anything he says goes.
Yeah.
And I was actually afraid when he said get out, like they were all just gonna leave and like jump off a cliff or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're gonna do.
But once again, you also see like what the consort, like how she feels about Blackthorn. Like she's really like devoted to him.
Well, and I think she's like learning he's not this ignorant kind of beast that she thought in the beginning. Like this is a guy who like has a caring heart, and he's very respectful, and he's trying to be respectful. I
Yeah.
mean, he's still going through it, but all in all, he is really trying to live in this culture that he's not sure of.
Yeah. Yeah. And whereas like, oh, also she, what's it called, because her husband, Mariko's husband, what's it called, what's his name again, Brent?
Bunturo,
Venturo. Yeah.
Buntaro. Sorry.
Make sure, like, what's it called, tell him where she comes from, and like that she was like she was the family before, right? That she was the one who was on the throne, and like she was part of the assassins, who, what's it called, like her
Yeah,
family's.
and that was the story that Blackthorn hadn't want to heard before because Mariko didn't want to tell it
Yeah.
in 2 episodes ago or the last episode, and he was like, "You don't need to tell me this. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's very personal shit. I don't need to hear it."
Yeah.
But just the little care Buntaro has for his wife is shown in this episode. So I really feel like that's going to come to a head in future episodes. I don't think it's done here.
No, I don't think it's done here. Also, I love what they were doing with obviously the Council of Regents wants to impeach Toranaga,
Yeah, but they need a fifth member.
but they cannot decide on who the fuck to bring in as
Well,
the
and
fifth
even when
member.
they decide, those people are like, nah. Like I don't want any part of this drama.
Yeah, and I feel like Lady Ochiba might be the one to might recommend somebody, or she might end up being that fifth member. I'm
I
not
feel like
sure.
she's gonna be the fifth member. Like that was the
Probably.
feeling I was getting from this episode. If that's allowed. But I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah. I like I said, I didn't read the book, and quite frankly, I'm watching the TV show. I'm not reading the book, so I don't give a fuck about the book right now. What's it called? I'm
Book's
watching
good.
the show.
Like book's good, honestly.
Yeah, yeah, but like everybody always like, what's it called? That's the thing that annoys me when we do, what's it called, when they do adaptations. They're always like, well, in the book. Well, in the book.
But
I don't give a fuck about the book. We're talking about a show. We're talking about its
yeah,
adaptation.
it's based on. I mean, it's like when Kurosawa took Shakespeare and put it into Japanese form, and had
Yeah,
Japanese characters and samurai. I mean, they're gonna do their own take on it, and
yeah,
sometimes it comes out better than the book.
yeah. It's just I get so annoyed by that saying. Well, in the book it was. And it's like, I don't give a
Yeah, in
fuck
the
about the
book it was
book.
muskets, and now they did
Yeah,
cannons and blah
like
blah blah. Let's be real here. That was still a cool fucking scene. This
yeah,
show's still really cool in my eyes. I don't think they're doing a disservice to the book.
yeah. It's like like right now, like when I'm watching this, I don't fucking give a fuck about the book. I don't think about the book. I'm like, I am watching a TV show. I do
I
not
will I
need to
will
think
say
about
if
this
you get
book.
a chance, go and read the book
Brad, I'm
because
not
it
gonna
is a
do all
good
that.
book. It's a good book.
I just, Brad, I know
And
myself.
it's
I'm
not a
not gonna
very
get to
long
it.
book.
Yeah, yeah. I know myself, Brad. I'm not fucking gonna get to it. I'm fucking not gonna get to it. Yeah, let's be real here. I'm not gonna say maybe I'll read it. I'm not gonna read it, Brad. I'm
All
gonna be
right.
real with
All
you.
right. That's
I'm
fine.
not gonna read it.
That's fine.
Yeah,
That's fine.
yeah. But I did like I said, I did like this episode. I'm not amazed by it. I'm not there where I'm gonna say like, oh my god, this show is amazing me right now. I think it's incredible.
Well,
And it's like
I'm still not on the 10 out of 10 for any of these.
no,
Like I'm not there
no,
yet. I'm not like a perfect. I mean, and I wasn't there for a while for Andor. There was parts of
no.
Andor I was like,
But then
when
again,
are we
Brad,
gonna fucking see shit? Like, when's
Andor
it
was
gonna
like,
happen?
and that's what I like about these, these longer episode shows. Like Andor, I believe was 10, right? Or it was like
10 or 12, one of those.
yeah, I think it was 10 episodes.
Yeah.
And it was we started once we got into that area, we were like, oh shit, okay. Oh no, it's like 12 episodes. Yeah, yeah. And that's when we were like, okay, shit, man, like here we go. Now we're getting here. Like where were we getting started? So like, hey, maybe this is just us I'm being used to like us being given all this bullshit of like 10 4 episode, I mean sorry, 6 episode or 8 episode series.
Well,
So
and there's some of these episodes you need that lore to be built. You need the characters to come in.
yeah.
You can't just go straight away into like the drama of things, like the Bear. Like the Bear season 2, that's just I mean, you had season 1 and then it's just straight drama into season 2 and
Hmm.
season 2 is just great throughout. You need kind of the build up for a lot of these shows, especially in the
Yeah.
first season or the only season in this case.
Yeah. Yeah. But this was just like getting to that point, and I'm sure once we cross over here now, we're gonna start getting into these crazy episodes, maybe, or maybe that's just not what this show is, and I'm
I'm
fine
sure
with
I mean, I wasn't expecting from last episode the blood and gore that
yeah,
happened at the end there. I was not expecting that from this show.
yeah,
I thought it was going to be, some, clean PG-13 kind of, and then it's just like, oh, that guy is missing all his limbs.
yeah, yeah. But what else, Brad? Do we have anything else that we have to bring up that we haven't discussed?
They haven't found I love the fact that the spy, it made it so the Gardner's death wasn't in vain in a way because they just put him as the spy, and it's
Yeah,
like that's great. Like I thought that was a great reveal. I'm like, oh, that's smart in a way, and also it gives a reason for that Gardner's death. He didn't die over a pheasant. He actually died to protect Toranaga.
yeah. So I like that.
Yeah,
Um,
I mean, I thought that was very smart and creative writing in that aspect.
yeah. Um, I think that I don't know how I feel about the whole like taking away the power from the son to give it to the cousin. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
Well, and I think that had to happen because the son fucked up.
Yeah,
The
like it
sun
has
has
to
now
happen.
made this war happen a lot faster. Where Toranaga was like he thought he had time to build up and try to end it in a political way, and now you basically deliver this guy's number two's head in a box to him,
Yeah,
Ishido, and Ishido, of course, is going to ramp up.
yeah. But I don't know what I don't know what that'll cause the son to do. Like I'm not sure what that'll do for the son.
I feel like the son's life is not going to make it all the way to the end because he is um you know he does stuff without thinking about it.
Yeah, he's very impulsive. He's
He's
not really
very
thinking about
impulsive.
these. He's not really thinking these things through.
Yeah, so I don't think he makes it to the end of this show, personally.
Yeah, yeah. I think that Banto or whatever his name was
Montaro.
again, Montaro. I think Bantaro is gonna find out about Mariko and Blackthorn. I think he's gonna
I
find
think
out
that
that they.
might come out eventually.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised Blackthorn didn't just
Well, the only
take him out
person
right there.
the only person who will probably tell him that is lady the consort. It's you or whatever her name is. I can't
Fuji.
remember. Yeah. Um.
I don't. I mean, I don't see why Fuji would right now
Yeah.
because she seems very loyal to Blackthorn in
Yeah.
these instances, but maybe in the future.
but because she's the only one who knows right now
Yeah.
that they slept together. So I don't know who will get that information out to her, but to what's it called, to Montoro. But
And also, Bantoro is her uncle.
yes, that's true. Yeah. So I'm not sure who will get that info to him, but I know that somebody, like, I know that I feel it in my bones. I know that he's gonna find out.
Yeah.
Um,
And
but
then we're gonna have that meet
yeah.
that meetup.
By the way, like, I think she's so good, bro.
Oh,
Moeka
Fuji.
Hoshi. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
she's. I mean, we got that. Like, we weren't
Like,
expecting. We thought she was kind of a background character until this last episode when she
it's
basically
her
pulled a
facial
gun.
expression, Brad. It's her facial expressions. Like,
Yeah,
they say so much about her, and like her stares and stuff. Like, they just say so much. She's a very, like, facial actress.
I mean, the Saki scene was great in
Yeah.
showing that, and just showing the overall aspect of Blackthorn and Bontaro, and how, like, they're trying to one up each other as a man and be like, oh, we don't drink in these little drinks, we drink in this. And Bontaro's like, well, I will drink in that, and then it just leads to chaos, like as every drinking game ever does.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I can't help but to think that they were probably thinking, like, dude, like, why is this dirty ass European, like, doing all this shit with, like, the pheasant? Like, he doesn't want to fucking
But the
bathe.
pheasant was questionable, and I'm not even sure. Like, he's
Yeah.
like, "This is a gift. We will leave it here," and it's like, man, there's a lot of flats. Like,
Yeah.
I get your like old English, but come on.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like, what the fuck is
Mm,
this? Yeah.
that's gotta like that's really gotta stink at some point.
I probably would have been
It
like that.
stings to the point where a man is willing to give his life to take it down and take it away. That's
Yeah.
how bad it is. But also the ending with the earthquake, and when Blackthorn returns home, and he sees Fuji, and he kind of grasps her hand, make sure she's okay, and then he puts the rock back up.
Yeah.
I mean that Blackthorn's learning. Blackthorn's learning to care, and he's beginning, I think, to really somewhat understand this culture and start to appreciate it.
Yeah.
So it's good to see that, because that to see that just means good writing if you're
Yeah.
able to take that in.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I like this episode. I think that they did a good job with it. Just I'm not there yet. I'm not surprised yet. I don't think I've been, like, knocked off my feet yet.
I don't think any episode so far has been a 10 out of 10,
Yeah.
but nothing has been bad. I've
There's just
been
I see the way
enjoying every
that
episode.
you're reacting to it. I see the way that my brother's reacting to it. Where you guys are just like, "Oh my god, this is great. This is amazing. Like, this is great stuff." And I'm like, I'm not there yet. Like, I really haven't been there yet. Like my brother was, like, so amazed by what happened in the last moments of the
But
episode
the
of the
difference
last.
may be, I know your brother read the book.
Yeah, he read the
Like,
book.
I already know that. Because I know which brother you're speaking of, and it's not the other one.
It's not Eric.
It's not Eric. So I know he's read the book, and that's kind of like I read the book a long time ago, so I don't really remember it, but I remember parts and pieces, and to see that in book form, I think that's also a little nostalgia thing in
Yeah,
there.
yeah, probably. And I'm just watching this as a series where I'm like,
I mean, but I can see where you're coming from, because to me it is a lot like Andor.
yeah,
And like we were kind of on the same page with Andor. It's like, okay, it really needs to fucking pick up about right now.
yeah. I
Anytime.
I at least have not hit the stage where I said, like, okay, if I wasn't doing this for review, I would drop out by now. I
Yeah.
haven't hit that yet. I haven't hit that yet.
I think every episode's been well made.
Yeah,
That's what it's been with this episode. Even if you're not quite blown away by it, you can say, like, okay, cinematography, acting, story, music, like, is all good. Like, it's there. It's just nothing really has come out of the blue to be like, oh, wow.
yeah.
And to
So
me, I mean, there's been points for me, like the cannon. Like, I was totally surprised by that. Just the
yeah,
cannon blowing these guys out just out of nowhere. I'm like, the fuck?
yeah. I don't know, Brad. Like, even when that moment happened, my brother was like, "Did you not see that, bro? Like, it's crazy." I'm like, "Yeah, cannon blew people up." Like, what the fuck am I like? How the fuck
Yeah.
am I? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
I was like,
it
okay.
was a thing.
Yeah, it happened. Like, okay. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah.
Ro needs to see people fucking in the next
Yeah, I
episode.
need to see
Or
people, and not like in the point where like you're giving me a really nice lighting where you can't tell who it
yeah, you
is.
can't tell who it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
you
like
need
no,
to see
I need to
Noriko.
see, I need to see people fuck. I need to see people fuck.
You just need to hear the claps, and
Yeah,
you'll be good.
I need to see people fuck. I need to see people get their throat slit. Like, yeah, like
You
I need.
saw a guy being boiled, like the boiling alive.
Yeah,
And
boy,
here's
was
how
fucking
bad it is
brutal.
for me. Like I haven't read this
Yeah,
book a lot, so like they're giving another guy a bath. So they threw this guy in boiling pot. I'm like, oh, he's just getting a bath. He's really, really mad about it, and really scared
yeah,
about it because it. And then I was like, oh no, they really did
yeah.
boil him alive.
So definitely, it's like okay, no, I just need to see people fucking soon. Like
Yeah,
I just need to see
yeah.
people
I mean,
fucking
that's
this
what
show.
Roll enjoys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I need to start seeing some people fuck, bro. For me to start getting interested in this show, I think I need to start seeing people fuck now. Yeah,
Even though
yeah,
that wasn't like Andor at all, but hey,
yeah. No, no, no. When Andor was like, holy shit, fucking what's it called? Cassian just got racially profiled. You know what? Where's that? I need to see people get racially profiled in this show, man.
no comment.
Yeah, but it's crazy, man. Like I said, I like this episode. I think that like when it comes to the technical aspects, I think it's fantastic. I really like the like I said, I'm really loving the costumes. The set design itself
I
is
I I think
beautiful.
it. I
Cinematography, music.
I mean, I agree with you. I think it says something when this show comes out and then Invincible comes back and no one's talking about Invincible. There's no word on Invincible.
Yeah, nowhere to be found. Yeah.
Because well, like
Also,
there were
Brad.
spoilers for like the
Also,
first 4 episodes of Invincible.
I think what also has a thing to play into that, Brad, is the stupid ad shit that dropped for Prime, where now people have to see ads. I think that's a big thing. Is like people are kind
I
of
am
pissed off at Amazon right now because of the whole ad shit.
I mean the ad shit, like it's not as bad as YouTube. YouTube is
No,
at the point for me as infuriating because I'm watching a music video that's like 3 to 4 minutes long and they fucking put an ad in the middle of it.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
what are we doing?
It's
Like
still Peacock is still the best one when you have ads because Peacock literally only plays it like in the beginning and like maybe in the middle and then at the end.
and
And it's
then
fine,
Hulu has it where they'll do like a minute 30 ad and be like, that's it.
bro.
Like you
I'm
ain't
sorry,
getting
but
no
my
more ads.
Hulu, like, I'm getting ads up the wazoo, bro.
I think
Yeah,
it's only specifically for like movies on some, but yeah,
for this
if it
episode,
shows, yeah.
bro. For this episode, I had like 6 ads, bro.
Oy.
I was
I can't
struggling.
skip that shit either, man.
So still,
Especially this show because it's like you're really getting into it, like watching it and the
yeah,
tension is building. And it's like here's the ad for uh I don't know, baby formula.
yeah,
Or the diapers one. The diapers one always throw me off. It's
yeah. I might have to start
bro,
finding different methods, Brad, because maybe
bro,
that's why I'm not consuming this as best as
like
I.
they're like if you're gonna show me ads at least I'm gonna be like aware of or
Yeah,
like want to see that because you're listening to my phones and shit. I
yeah,
know that. So like I just like spent money on alcohol. You can show me a bunch of alcohol ads, sure.
yeah, bro. Like, you know what's crazy? Like my fucking ad shit. Like the ads knows that I'm Mexican because it's like
It's
it's
in
showing me
Spanish.
like fucking what's it called Lent ads with like with what's it called from HEB with
Here's mine.
with
Like
like
they know where
fish.
I live because I do get some of those Spanish ads. It's
Yeah,
like okay, like you are watching in
yeah,
some form.
yeah. I still don't understand why I keep getting like ads on what's it called Twitter about like fucking Viagra and like ED, like erectile dysfunction and shit like that. But yeah, but look, point is we're getting off track here. Peacock is still the best one when it comes to ads. I'll give Prime a little bit of edge here. I think Prime does have it a little bit better too, a little better too. And honestly, fucking Hulu is the one that's kicking my ass right now, bro. I should not be getting 6 ads
No,
during a 20-minute episode of Dragon Ball Super, Bread.
yeah, 6 ads and even in this hour
Yeah,
show. I mean,
yeah.
it's YouTube. YouTube is absolutely the worst right now.
Oh my god, I hate YouTube.
I absolutely am infuriated by YouTube. I will cancel an ad. I will cancel that 20-second ad and keep canceling until I get a 5-second ad. I will fucking spend 30 to 40 seconds just fucking doing
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I do not care.
yeah. Um, great, good episode, man. I'm getting there. I haven't gotten exactly the amaze. My final verdict is an 8.75, Brett. I like this episode.
And
I
that's
just,
right around where you've been this whole time.
Brett, if I could just, I'm giving all of these mostly like 8.75s, Brett. Like
Yeah.
I'm there.
I mean, and
I'm,
I'm going to continue giving a 9 out of 10 until I feel like there's a perfect episode. And
yeah,
I don't feel there's been a perfect episode yet because I'm kind of like you. Like, it's really good to me. Like, I really enjoy this episode. I haven't been like, and there have been some wow moments, but not to the point of like, that was perfect. I would consider
yeah.
that a perfect episode. This isn't the Bear the Christmas episode. I
Oh my
haven't found
God.
that yet. I haven't found
No.
that yet.
And it's like I know how I feel when I see an episode that's like a 9 or a 9.5. And I haven't felt that. I
Yeah.
haven't been given that yet. And like I don't know. Maybe it's coming,
Well,
maybe it's not. I don't know.
but that's like, I'll keep bringing it up. Just Andor.
Yeah.
We were sitting between 8 and 9. We never had a 9 with that show until like, I don't know, after the halfway point.
Yeah. So we'll see, man. This is the mid-season. This is the
Yeah.
halfway point. We'll see what the next couple episodes look like. But for now, that concludes our review of Shogun episode 5. And we thank you all so much for joining us. And of course, you can keep up to date with us on our website, nerdcore.com, Twitter at the Nerdcore _ Instagram and Threads at the Nerdcore, TikTok at the Nerdcore. Also on our Discord in the description below. You can chat with us, talk to us about Shogun. You can also talk to us about Shogun in the comments of this YouTube video. Plus,
Hey, we talk back.
and we talk back as long as you're nice.
I mean, sometimes we talk back when you're not nice either.
Yeah.
Or just ban you.
Yeah.
We do that too.
Yeah. We thank you all so much. What's it called? Of course, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, clicking the notification bell so you don't miss another review of this series or on any of these channels. Also, I saw that somebody disliked our episode, or what's it called, a review of Poor Things. Probably
Oh, it wasn't the idiot? I thought somebody disliked the idiot.
Oh yeah, somebody disliked the idiot, yeah. But somebody disliked our
Idiot?
Poor Things review, which has
Yeah.
like 70 views, and somebody finally disliked it. I don't know. People are weird. But what's it called? Make sure you're leaving a like on this video as well. It helps it get to different eyes and ears. Make sure that you're leaving a 5-star review on the podcast side of things on your favorite podcast app of choice, and making sure that you're following us on there too. And of course, our Patreon is at patreon.com/nerdcore, where you can get early access to episodes of the main show. And you get to chat with us on there because it's live streamed, or you just get them early when they're like different reviews that we do during the week. So check that out, guys. It would be really, we would really really appreciate it if you guys go and check all that stuff out, because it would help us out a lot. And guys, just keep coming in, keep talking with us, chatting with us, guys. We really like to talk to you guys. Like, monetization is cool and all, but we would like to have an active chat here and you guys talk to us. That's what we want. Yeah.
I mean, kind of like True Detective episode. The last episode, that was great.
Yeah. That's what I want that's what I want all our stuff to look like. Where
Yeah.
people just come in and you're just talking with us. Like, I get it. We're still not a relatively big channel, or like, I don't know, maybe these shows aren't garnering that much discussions, or maybe we're not even doing it at the right time, guys. I don't know. Whatever. Point is, we're gonna still be here. We're gonna still be talking to you guys, and we would love to have that conversation with you guys. And we thank our patrons because they make this possible as well.
It's windy.
Tomorrow we're live for season 2, episode 6 of Invincible, and oh my god, yeah, 2 more episodes.
All I got is 3 words to say for that: Alan the Alien.
Alan the Alien, bro. Buff Alan the Alien, bro.
Swole Alan.
Yeah.
Swole Alan the Alien.
So y'all already know what's up, man. We're gonna be smoking on that Omni-Man pack tomorrow, so make sure y'all are ready. We'll be back tomorrow for that. But of course, without further ado, Brad, let's go ahead and get him out of here.
All right, Raul. Thank you for being a host as always. Thank to all those who join us in future chats. Thank to our listeners and our Patreon supporters. We appreciate each and every one of you. And to end this episode, don't blame the sake. That's your own damn fault. Young Yoda out.
whoever disliked this on YouTube right now, you're a hoe.